school was innovative. It moved away from a more seminar process that marked the previous schools. And we had, I think, a lot more time for participants to engage with the different inputs and ideas that were being discussed. And I think that's probably best represented and manifested by the exercise we did, getting the participants to draft manifestos. Because in a sense that was a synthesis for them of the kind of engagements that they've had. And for the organizers, it gives a very great resource in terms of a sense of the consciousness of people, the kind of discussions that are of interest, the different perspectives, and it's something that we can use as a benchmark to build on as we go forward. In terms of where we go from here, I think the school is also becoming more regional, not only in the sense of the participants, but also in terms of knowledge about the school, so that there were many people who weren't at the school who know that the school is taking place and are interested in participating and what is the outcomes, etc. So I think the school will grow. I think it'll give rise to different movements undertaking their own national schools of ecology, and that will then enrich this regional process. I think there's another important development, and that is in relation to other international political schools. So I think it was important to have comrades from the New Politics platform with us and engaging with this. They are very excited about the School of Ecology. They want to see how they integrate the School of Ecology into the New Politics platform, and we're talking about a international New Politics school, and our idea is to bring together people from the School of Ecology, from other schools, to discuss what we can learn from our different experiences in shaping the New Politics school, so it builds on what's already been developed. So I think there is a sort of growth in the process, not growth in numbers, growth in process, that is very important that the school has achieved. Well, I think, as I said in one of the sessions, that having the school in a place where it's anchored by political movement is important. And I think that's the deficit that we face in Southern Africa, that we don't have many counterparts to resistance and alternatives. And so that is, in a certain sense, what leads to a bit of unevenness on the one hand. So I think there are many comrades that are coming from Southern Africa who are activists. They know a lot of things, but they don't have a long political experience, political movement experience. And I think that political movement experience is important. I think that we need to find space in the school to give more attention to that, to give more expression to the political movement side, and that it's not sufficient just to have strong community-based civil society organizations, etc. So that's one form of the unevenness. I think the other aspect is that I suspect that there's quite a few young people from Mauritius who are coming to some of these discussions also for the first time, and they will struggle, but I think it will excite them, and they will, as a result of the school, want to know more. It's not going to be that they're going to feel totally lost. And I think the fact is that there's a lot of what I think was remarkable in this school was that there was a lot of interaction between the participants, not in the sessions only, but afterwards. And I think there's a lot of enrichment taking place. A lot of sharing of experiences, a lot of discussion is taking place in the evenings, in the early mornings, so I think that's very important. So even if you do feel a little bit lost, you can feel comfortable with asking your comrades, can you give some insights into particular issues. So I think the the level is something that we will have to talk and reflect on, because it's not always easy to know at what level to pitch things. But this is something that needs a lot more discussion. I suspect that as we go forward, we'll have to build a stronger regional team to engage on these issues.